Hello my fellow weirdos, it's me Marie, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, in kind of conjunction with my other recommendation videos for spooky season, I am recommending to you guys my favourite horror booktubers. Again, perfect way to get yourself in the mood for spooky season. I tried my best to make it a top 10 like the other two and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. There was like 17 people on my list and I managed to kind of narrow it down, but I couldn't go like less than 11. So it's my top 11, which doesn't sound as good as top 10, but you know, sue me, it's my channel, and if I want an 11 countdown rather than a 10 countdown, that's what we're doing, okay? Deal with it. So anyway, these are the booktube channels, the horror booktube channels that I would regularly watch. I'm friends with a lot of them through this community and Instagram and Twitter and things, and yeah, they're just a bunch of awesome booktubers, so I recommend watching them all. I'm going to put the links to everybody's channels down below so you can easily go and check them out, and if you go over to them, let them know that I sent you. You know, say, hey, what's up? Marie told us to come by. Don't necessarily word it like that, you know, be yourself, but you know, just be like, so. I'm being weird and awkward again, aren't I? I'm gonna just continue. Okay, so like I said, there's 11 of them and they're in no particular order. I just kind of spewed onto the page and then really struggled to narrow it down. There's so many scribbles on these pages, it's ridiculous. Okay, number one, we have Cameron Chaney, who's aka Book Movie Guy. He is one of the reasons I actually joined Booktube, and I asked him for advice before I started my channel. I had mostly been in the kind of Instagram community, and his channel always just really entertaining. He's really knowledgeable and obviously really passionate, plus he has the coolest library ever. So he was one of the first booktubers that I followed, and yeah, he's just a really nice guy. I've chatted to him online and I check out his videos regularly, and he's just, yeah, I can't recommend him enough. I'm very envious of his library, I'm not gonna lie. I want to just transport myself there and go on some kind of a stealing spree and steal all of his books. Saying that now, he's probably never gonna have me over as a guest because I might nick everything. But anyway, yeah, recommend him. He's a really good guy, and if you're thinking about starting a horror booktube, he's really approachable as well. Somebody to talk to you about it. Number two is Merce at Harpies in the Trees. Merce again, oh, I love her so much. We're actually pen pals now. She's my horror pen pal. She is so lovely. She has the nicest voice, and I could just listen to her all day. She talks about book reviews, she does readings from books, she's got a cool kind of gothic vibe, like myself going on. We both have her kind of candelabra, and she's just genuinely a really lovely person. So definitely check her out. I particularly love her readings, and I'm hopefully collaborating with her soon. She's just the best. Check her out. Number three, we have Regina at Regina's Haunted Library, another legend. She is just the nicest person. She's actually just recently organised a book called Local Haunts, which is a collaboration of all the horror booktubers in the community. Everybody contributed a short story, and it's raising money for charity. I will put the link down below. So it's giving money to a really good cause, and everybody got to kind of work together, and she did this all. So she's basically Superwoman. She has the coolest vibe on her videos. It's got this old school horror vibe about it, and I love it. It reminds me of watching Elvira and Addams Family and stuff when I was a kid. She's like the mother of booktubers on here. I love her. Then we have Erin Megan of Erin Megan. She is a really nice girl, really good reviews. I think I found her through, it was either Instagram or Twitter, but yeah, I could just listen to her talk about books for ages. She's obviously really passionate about horror, and that's one of the things that all these booktubers have in common. They really love horror, and it's just really fun to listen to them and their points of views about books. She also does really good makeup. side point. Then we have Alex, aka Hey Little Thrifter, another really, really lovely person. She has the most epic collection of old horror paperbacks, and I just love the way she kind of like organizes them in her backdrop. Just like me, she has a thing about point horror. When I was like, her posts and reviews really take me back to my youth, because I used to be obsessed with point horror and point crime. My friends would stick with the like Sweet Valley High and the kind of point romance, and I was like all about point horror and point crime. And she regularly reviews those old books, and it just honestly takes me back to my youth. Am I showing my age? Maybe a little bit. I'm going to continue on swiftly. Then we have Lydia from Typical Books, another wonderful woman. Per Cameron so far is the only man on the list here. Lydia is really got the kind of gothic vibe again. You know, guys, how I feel about the gothic vibe. I love, again, her reviews are always really insightful. And again, just really passionate about horror. I could just listen to her and all these other people talk for hours and hours, and I frequently do. But that's more a reflection on my social life than anything else. Then we have Rachel, Shades of Orange. Rachel is like one of the bigger channels on here, and she is so nice. Really love her videos, and she comes up with some really great like ideas for videos, and she's really good at like supporting the smaller channels. Like every now and then she will do a video where all the smaller channels provide a clip about their kind of favorite video and send it to her, and I've been lucky enough to be included, and I really appreciate that. Like Cameron does the same, Mercer's done the same, Regina with the book. I love that all these channels are so supportive of each other. I really appreciate that, and that's one of the things that makes me stay loyal with my viewership to particular people, because you can see that they genuinely care about the community. So yeah. Number 8, Brad Proctor. Brad, another guy, so yay, Cameron, you're not your own anymore. Brad's really lovely. I've talked to him like lots on Twitter and stuff. He's always being really good about shouting people out, which I really appreciate. Blah, can't speak. Really, really great reviews on his channel. He, again, is just so clearly passionate about horror, and he always has really interesting perspectives about books, so I love listening to him. Next up, we have Well Read Beard. He's one of my more recent channels that I've subscribed to. I really, really like the way that he does things. I really like his kind of laid back, like, attitude about his whole video thing. It makes it feel really conversational and relaxed, and I really, really enjoy that. Probably because I'm so painfully awkward that I can't do videos in like a cool way. My videos are always just me messing up and just being awkward and weird. So I appreciate seeing somebody else who's just a bit more chilled about it, and I can be like, oh yay, we're chatting, you know. It makes me feel at ease, my socially awkward self. Then we have John at Books of Blood. John is so lovely and so supportive. Even like read and reviewed my book, and he is such a nice guy. I've talked to him lots and lots, and he's always just such a sweetheart. I really like his reviews. He also has, side note, the most epic collection of movies ever. Like, I think I asked him the other day how many horror films he had, and he said like 300 or 400. Yep. That's pretty impressive. Oops. Pretty flippin' impressive. I don't swear. Finally, at 11, yes, 11, sorry, we have a Donnie Goodman. I think I've left all the boys till last. I put Cameron first and then all the rest of the boys last. Another sort of recent one that I started following not that long ago. He was introduced to me through Cameron, Chaney, and Regina and stuff. A really nice, a really good channel. I really like listening to him. Again, another nice voice. I like a nice voice. In fact, all the boys on my list have nice voices. I must like an American accent or something. It's because I sound like this. I don't like my voice. American accents sound nicer than mine. But another great channel. I'm really enjoying like listening to his reviews and discovering his videos, getting to know him. So I had to put him on there. I couldn't narrow it down anymore, okay? I tried. I've like scribbled off a couple of people and then put them right back on. It's just, they're all too good at channels. So go and check them all out. I'm going to put them all down below. I want to give a special shout out to Cameron in particular. Like I said, he is one of the people who inspired me to start this channel, and he's been really supportive, and he recently, as recent as a couple of weeks ago, put me in a video for like 10 booktubers you should follow, so he's still being really super supportive. And yeah, I just special shout out to him, because he's really like, he's just like the nicest guy, and he's just really good in the community. Am I gushing? Gushing. I might have a bit of a crush on you, Cameron, sorry. But that's it, guys. If you have any horror booktuber recommendations that you would love me to know about it, put it down below. And if you have any horror bookstagram ones as well, because I do love my Instagram and I'm over there all the time. So put them down below as well, because I always love to find new people and new points of view, and then they recommend me new books, and then I go bankrupt and have no money at the end of the month to eat, because all I have is books, and as we know, we can't eat paper, but that's a different story. Thank you all for listening to my weird ramblings. If you could subscribe to my channel, I would love you forever. Hit the bell button, because you don't want to miss this weirdness, do ya? And leave me a comment, a like, all that jazz. I love to hear from you guys, and that's me from now. Bye.